What President Trump was trying to tell the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is that he's gambling with World War III, and President Trump is simply trying to safeguard Ukraine. All President Trump wants is ceasefire, peace talk, and Ukraine giving US a stake in their minerals, because US have sent Ukraine a lot of money and troops to the war Zelenskyy knew they were never going to win. So for US to be even, to get all that have been invested back, how about you give the United States a stake in your minerals? President Trump believes that since Ukraine was given substantial funds and troops for a war, it had little chance of winning. It would be fair for the US to get something in return. Your country is in big trouble. You know you can't win Russia in this war, but yet you still want the war to continue. The reality is that Ukraine is in a dire situation. It's unrealistic to believe it could defeat Russia in this war. Yet, Zelenskyy insists on continuing the conflict. I don't blame Zelenskyy. What do you expect from a former trance dancer and a former comedian, now president, without US and NATO support, and if not for the $350 billion in aid provided by Biden administration, along with military equipment, Ukraine would have struggled to stand against Russia on its own. The war could have ended much sooner. The ongoing support for war from leaders like Biden and Obama raises serious questions about their true motive. Are they truly working towards peace or fearing conflict for their own interests? Zelenskyy claims his men are brave, but the video below shows how Zelensky's military recruiters snatch young men off the streets, throws them into a black van as they scream for help. This raises serious human rights concerns about whether individuals have the freedom to decide if they want to serve in the military. Numerous videos online allegedly and shows how Ukrainian military recruiters forcibly drafting young men to fight in an unwinnable war. If not for US military equipment, the war would have been over in 3 to 7 days, at most 2 weeks. Despite lacking sufficient resources, Zelenskyy refuses to negotiate a ceasefire, and it's quite disappointing to see the hateful comments directed at President Trump, who is advocating for peace. Yet, he faces criticism for wanting to end the bloodshed, while Zelenskyy chooses or prefers to continue the war that will lead to more deaths. What kind of leader chooses prolonged war over diplomatic solutions? Even more concerning is the fact that some people are supporting this decision, prioritizing conflict over saving lives. The solution is simple: stop the war, ceasefire, so that the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed. President Trump had to tell Zelenskyy, you can leave, but don't call the US back unless we're ready for ceasefire, peace talk, or a meaningful negotiation. At the end of the day, all President Trump wants is for the war to end. A war that has been going on for years, since 2022. Literally something that should be in everyone's best interest for it to end. Diplomacy over destruction. Peace over war. It's time to make the right choice.